Hey everyone! Today I am going to tell you about some exciting adventures starring animals. And if you are a fan of the warrior cats, yes, that is one example. But that is not what I am talking about today. It is a dangerous world out there, especially if you are a mouse. And so we have a lot of books in our library with animals as a main character, and a lot of them have to struggle to survive. So this book is called Poppy. This was an Oregon Battle of the Books title a few years ago. And if you look at this book cover, you can see there's an owl in the background, and there is actually a whole series. But if you are interested in animal adventures and you like warrior cats, you might like this series. That the Poppy book is book 3, but this is written by Avi, A-V-I, just goes by one name. And you could find this in the Fiction A section. Look for the Poppy series. Another great book that features animals as the main character is called A Cricket in Times Square. It's by George Selden, so you'd find it in the Fiction S section. And it also, so you might have the hardback copy in your library, you might have the paperback copy, but it's about a cricket, a mouse, and a cat. They live in a newsstand, which that's kind of old school, but it's in a subway tunnel in New York City. And so anyway, they have a lot of adventures, and it's really exciting, and it's a great story about friendship. So if you are a fan of animals as main characters, I highly recommend A Cricket in Times Square by George Selden. And then finally, there is a series that every single library has some of these. Some libraries have more than others. The Redwall series by Brian Jacques. And if you like adventures with knights and castles, this series of books has many, many books in it. And like I said, some schools have more books in this series than others. It kind of goes on and on, kind of like the warrior cats. But they're all different kinds of animals as the main characters. And you can see from the book cover, that looks like a very brave rodent there holding up a sword. So fierce warriors, battles, castles, knights. If that interests you, you might like this series. So Fiction J by Brian Jacques. You remember, so I have a new tagline. Remember, many great adventures begin with the turn of a page.